The Ugly Duckling. Once upon a time, on a peaceful farm, under the shade of a big leafy tree, a mother duck was sitting on her round eggs. She was very excited, waiting for her little ones to hatch. Then, one beautiful day, the eggs began to crack open. One by one, tiny, fluffy yellow ducklings popped out, chirping happily. Mother Duck was overjoyed, counting her babies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But strangely, there was still one very large gray egg that hadn't hatched yet. Mother Duck patiently sat on the last egg. She thought to herself,
Maybe it's just a late bloomer.
After many more days of waiting, the big egg finally cracked. But instead of a fluffy yellow duckling like its brothers and sisters, a large gray duckling with a long neck and clumsy feet emerged from the shell. This duckling looked very different, unlike any of the others in the brood. Mother Duck was a little puzzled, but she still loved the poor duckling. However, the other ducklings and even the other animals on the farm didn't feel the same way. They started to tease the ugly duckling.
How odd you look! You're so ugly! You don't look like any of us!
The teasing made the duckling very sad, and he always kept his head down, trying to hide from everyone. The duckling felt very lonely. He felt out of place in his own family and surroundings. One day, unable to bear the taunts and loneliness any longer, the duckling decided to run away. He wandered far and wide, through green fields, along gentle rivers, and into thick forests. He met other flocks of ducks and geese, but everywhere he went, he was shunned because of his different appearance. The cold winter arrived, and the poor duckling faced bitter cold and hunger. He found a frozen pond, trying to find food but to no avail. Luckily, a kind farmer saw him. The farmer felt sorry for him and took him home, giving him food and warmth. The duckling felt safe and warm in the farmer's cozy little house. But winter eventually passed, and beautiful spring arrived. The sun shone warmly, the ice melted, and flowers bloomed everywhere. The duckling had grown much bigger now. One morning, as he was swimming on a clear blue lake, he saw a flock of beautiful white swans, with graceful long necks, gliding elegantly across the water. They were truly magnificent and beautiful. The duckling felt admiration and a little bit of shyness. He swam closer, wanting to admire these beautiful creatures. When he dipped his head into the water, he suddenly gasped. In the clear blue water, he saw not the reflection of a clumsy gray duckling, but a pure white, majestic swan with a long neck and soft feathers. The duckling suddenly realized that he wasn't a duck at all, but a cygnet, a baby swan. He had grown up and transformed into the beautiful creature he had once admired. The other swans flew over to greet him warmly, without any shunning or teasing. They swam around him, happy to have found a new member of their flock. From that day on, the swan was no longer lonely or sad. He lived happily with his new swan family, soaring through the blue sky and swimming on the clear lake. The swan story teaches us that true beauty isn't about what you look like on the outside, but what's inside of you. And no matter how different you may seem, everyone has their own value and beauty. We just need to be patient and believe in ourselves.